Hi friends! So I am here today with a setup, of course, of yet another traveler's notebook. I like to try out different sizes and different leathers, and I don't end up actually keeping every single traveler's notebook. Even some of the ones you've seen may have found new homes by this time. However, it's a great hobby to, play around with, and right now I'm in a A6 for my fall setup, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So the leather itself is a creme brulee Chic Sparrow. It's a classic, meaning it's not, it just has no pockets, excuse me, inside. And like I said, it's an A6 size. Let me just show you what's on the front and the outside. So I put a piece of old lace, which actually I've just had this scrap of lace for a long time. My mom, I think she had it off of like an old doily or something like that, and she gave it to me. And I just thought it looked really pretty here on the front of this card. As per usual, I have a Dainty K bow on the front, which just matches my fall theme so perfectly without like leaves and things on it to make it obviously super fall, but the green, the cherry kind of red, it reminds me of like a fairy tale. These little, I don't know what you call them. I call them like bell flowers. They just, doesn't that just literally remind you of like a story about fairies and hummingbirds suckling up to the flowers? I don't know, I think way too much about this stuff, but anyway, love this bow. Then on the front here, I have a thank you card from an order that I placed with Simple October, which you'll see some of her clips up top. And her packaging is so beautiful. It included this and then this thank you card, which is on like a library note card, and I just have that clipped here to the front. And obviously this is purely decorational. There's no real functional purpose whatsoever, and then this is going to come off once I open the notebook. But it brings me so much joy just to be able to see the front of this looking so beautiful. So let's just move on to our top game here. This poor little flower. This clip here is from, I believe the shop is Katie Jo. Yeah, Katie Jo XO. Of course, I'll link everybody below. Then this one that says leaves here is beautiful. It is by Simple October. Back here, hiding in the background, is a acorn. That's also by Simple October. And then let me just kind of flip this around. There you go. There's another acorn, which is beautiful, by Katie Jo on the back as well. And then you've got this like fabric sort of clip, which I had made out of some scrap fabric from a while ago and never actually used. So I threw that in there to add some more color and depth. Okay, so this just comes off like I said. Here's the front of the notebook itself. And this leather is actually pretty stiff. I'm not a massive fan of it. I don't know. I like the size, the A6 size overall, but this leather in particular, I'm pretty, I don't want to use the word disappointed, but all leathers are different, and I've heard a lot of people say that their creme brulee is really soft and supple. This piece of hide just happens to not be. It's really, really stiff. I don't know. But it's pretty. I mean, it sure is pretty, and it works out perfect for the fall. So we'll see what happens with that one. Anyway, I'm using all, are these all Foxy Fix or are these different ones? Okay, so there's a few Foxy Fix dashboards in here, and then I got some from 1407 planners as well. So this first dashboard is by my Etsy shop. We make these printable dashboards that are actually just meant to print, cut, and fold around your inserts, but you could absolutely just cut them in half and throw them into your clear dashboards, which is what I did here. And then what I did was I actually stuck the back of the dashboard on the inside here. Then we have a die cut from Shine Sticker Studio, which I'm obsessed with. And this little piece of like art Starbucks came from a friend in Happy Mail. So I apologize, I don't know exactly where she got it from. I have a piece of vellum here, this little random clip that came in Happy Mail. And then this is from Annie Plans Printables. It just says brain dump. I have some Etsy coupon codes in here. And then when they had the PBC sale, I wrote down, you know, kind of like the shops that I'd be interested checking out, and then what percentages they were they were selling everything at. So let's go back here. So here's the other side of that vellum, and I stuck a pocket from Michaels on the back of it. I just have a sampler sheet from an order that I placed with Emily's Paperie with just little fall stickers. And then in here, it's really cool. Let me pop this out. It's so hard to do this with one hand, guys, sorry. Okay, I just printed off a ultimate guide for the best fall ever, folded it in half and put it in this pocket, so it just has a bunch of ideas for things to do for the fall, which is so fun. Fall is my favorite season of all time. Okay, so here's what the back of this vellum looks like. I have some sticky notes from a previous Planner Society kit. This is from last year. And then I just put this, it's like from a scrapbooking sticker set that I had a jillion years ago. What is this? Like a 3D sticker. And then here are the clips. This one got a little bit kind of like mushed in a bit, but it's still perfect. Like how beautiful these clips are, guys. Now that you can see them a little bit better. Obsessed. Both of these shops, amazing quality. I would order from them over and over and over. And I have ordered from Simple October quite a few times, but Katie Jo, definitely a new favorite. Okay, so this dashboard here is the back to this one, and this says, there's such a glare here. Okay, Hocus Pocus, I need coffee to focus, which is hysterical. I'm sorry. This is in our Etsy shop too. And then that's the back of it. And again, I just cut it in half and then stuck the back inside the dashboard itself. And then here is a piece of acetate from the Planner Society. And then the next few images that you're going to see are Rifle Paper Co. cards. They're greeting cards that I just sliced open so that I like separated the front from the back. And then we have die cuts on the inside. So this here says break out the sweaters, and this is by Grin Barrett. It's just a little die cut. And then we have a spending tracker from 1407 Planners, and this has some personal information in it, so I just want to keep it closed. I have here, I made a pen loop. This is from the Planner Society kit. It came with this month's kit, but you can get any like stretchy elastic from any craft store, a binder clip, and hot glue gun to make a pen holder. This is from the Target Dollar Spot. This is the inside of the other dashboard, and this is a card that comes with all of your paper issues orders. She changes the card up every once in a while. It might not be this particular image anymore, but for a while it was this fox that said, "Oh, I have issues," which Barry, which is this little character's name, is covering part of this. But I felt like this cute little Barry fit this saying, "I have issues," perfectly, because he just looks so loony in this photo. So I think it's adorable. And then here is this dashboard there. It's gold foil. Again, another Rifle Paper Co. image. So that's the back of this vellum, or sorry, acetate here. And then I have a piece of vellum from the Planner Society again, came from this month. Here's another Rifle Paper Co. card. And then, okay, see, the only thing is that drives me crazy about these clear dashboards is the glare. It drives me nuts. This is from Kimmy Plans. I'll link her Instagram below. She doesn't have an Etsy shop. She sells these every once in a blue moon on her Instagram page, and I just love her artwork. So that's her little girl there. And then we have this little die cut that says "Happy Fall, y'all," and that is from Mail Made Easy. And then I got this notebook, which is a little big. See, it like kind of shows through here, but I don't mind it at all. It really actually fits in the book itself perfectly. This was from Marshall's, and it says, "Life is like a roller coaster, except for the part at the end where everybody dies." That's just funny. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's kind of morbid humor, but I just thought it was too funny, and it's just lined paper. So I stuck that in there. Here's the back here. All of these die cuts are from Mail Made Easy on Etsy. Another Rifle Paper Co. There's the back of that vellum. And then this pumpkin spice latte, which I don't know what this little, okay, that came off. Copper card came from Anthropology. Again, it's another greeting card. Here is the back of what this looks like. This little girl came from a piece of Happy Mail, and then that's just scrapbook paper. And then I printed off, it's thick paper. I printed off some vellum, and this is my online purchases from Annie Plans Printables. There's the back of that vellum. Here is the inside of this dashboard, which of course is Planner Society Girl, the paper, and the card on top. And then the same thing goes for the back here. So I decided not to use the pen loop in this particular notebook. I don't know, I just didn't want to, so I just left it to lay flat. And that is the whole entire setup, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have more to come, so stick around. Definitely like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.